So my morning started out great. I pull up to my truck this morning.
All right, y'all. We got the zoo crew already here. We got Sore Ribs Eric and the Boston Complainer with us. Great seeing everybody, y'all. Let me catch up on who's in the room.
The 3 morning.
Still in ya, Adele. Great having you. Mr. Furlow, man. Glad you can make it, man. I know you're feeling bad. Oh, let's see. She's got Stephanie. I'm sure Stephanie's got her coffee and ready to go.
Sleeping must be an adventure, Furlow, with them bad ribs.
Oh, it is. It's pretty fun, you know.
My Fish Tanks, Frugal Aquatics, TJ, great having you. Dang Catfish Mama about beat me home.
I tell you one thing, because I can't sleep on my back, and sleeping on, so for me, busting a rib would suck. I can't sleep on my back. That's the only way that you actually feel comfortable.
Appreciate all y'all. Yeah, dang Catfish Mama got in here about as quick as I could get back in the house. Crap.
She's got those ninja thumbs.
Supposed to be in there ninja working. Oh, boy. Yeah, man, I got off the stream last night. We wound up streaming a little over 3 hours, and I went in there and made me a couple sandwiches and turned on and seen the movie Gator on there and made a mistake and started it while I ate my sandwiches. Next thing I know, I'm up pretty well all night. Oh, me. Great having y'all. Butcher, I appreciate you last night hanging out in the stream. And Eric, he wasn't even supposed to came up. I know how bad he's feeling. But I appreciate y'all.
I figured I'd come up in the beginning till you got some other you got some other people up there with you.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Hey,
It was a good stream. That's another good stream, man.
busting a rib or even bruising one. They suck. They hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Ribs hurt, man.
Like I said, just ain't much you can do for them.
No. The one thing that I've seen doctors do is they give you that like brace that holds your shoulders back. You know what I mean, to help
Yeah.
Yep.
kind of
We
get
had
you into the line.
we had none of the women on the panel last night.
None of the women came out.
None of the women. We're scaring the women off.
Can you blame them?
No.
Surprised my girl's been with me for this long. Takes a special kind of person to put up with me.
I turned in promptly and fell asleep. Miss Stephanie.
Collarbone's another one. That's what I did. I did something to my collarbone years ago, probably 15 years ago, playing football, and that's another one that sucks.
That's got to be painful when they break those collarbones.
That hurts too. That crap that hurts.
Well, Butcher Predators manhandled Tampa Bay last night.
No, I loved every second of it.
Beat them 7-2, I think it was.
I took the over and the Preds in the money line.
That's awesome.
And I won.
Shocks me, man, but they're playing some hockey right now.
Did they have a coaching change? Did they change the coach
this year?
Yeah.
No, it's that same guy. I don't know what happened to him.
Yes, because they hit the mid-season. They hit that like, I don't know, that quarter season mark, and they just flipped the switch. They've been playing good hockey.
I was wanting them to fire the guy. And I still kind of do.
Sometimes it just takes a little bit for them to especially when you switch a coach in the off season. Sometimes it just takes a little while.
Yeah, I don't think that made the hire they made. This guy has had several chances and never has succeeded, so I wasn't real happy with the hire. But who knows?
You see that picture of PK Subban where he got the skate sliced? That was rough.
Got what?
He gets sliced in the leg with a skate. Did you see that picture?
Really?
Oh, man. Yeah, that was...
Man, I don't see what keeps that from happening more often than it does. And
that was rough. That was like an 8-inch
Kevin.
long gap. Hee-haw! Dude, the hockey players are bad though. Them dudes. He showed that picture and it was like 22 stitches, right? And then underneath it said never missed a shift.
All those guys are tough, man. They either don't have no teeth, they got teeth missing, or they're either wearing false teeth in the front.
Those are the toughest guys at all the sports. The hockey players are the toughest.
About every one of them got teeth
hands
missing.
down. Hands down, hockey players are the toughest. I don't care
They
what
are,
anybody
man.
says.
No, dude, no doubt. Them dudes are hardcore. Brad Marchand a couple of years ago snapped his leg, like literally broke his leg and finished his shift and then skated off the ice. Like the dudes they're just bad. They're just bad dudes. Like they're a different breed.
Mm-hmm.
They're a different breed. They're just tough. They don't complain either. They don't get massive contracts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they don't make the money like all these other sports do.
No, and they just go out there and they do what they do. They play because they like. It's not cliche, but like they play because they love the game. They love hockey. Like that's why they play.
I was always a big boxer guy. Loved boxing growing up. Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, all of them.
See, I started with boxing and then I transferred my I did like when I was younger. I liked boxing a lot, and then as soon as like when the MMA started getting big, then I transferred over to that. And it's like I've been a fan the UFC and Bellator and all that MMA stuff for a long time though.
Man.
Well, like I say, I don't even follow boxing anymore. Hockey's got where their fights are better than the actual boxing anymore.
I don't know. I mean,
Hey, there's nothing better than a hockey fight.
I got burnt out on boxing because they'd wait so long to defend their titles and just got burnt out on it, man. And it's another thing, it turned into the money deal, and they'd wait all year before they'd put their title up and come back and fight another fight and everything.
That's another thing too is there's not too much real competition out there outside of like the top guys, you know?
Yeah, back in the old days, man, they would fight every couple months. Old Frazier and Muhammad and all of them.
well, most of the guys boxing now, they're like 140 pounds.
Yeah,
Wet.
You don't see. I like to like Catfish. Like I'm like you. I want to see the heavyweights go at it.
it was heavyweight.
Go at it.
I want to see the heavyweights go at it. I want to see those guys that are 185 plus sit there and just.
I never did care for the other ones. I always liked watching Sugar Ray fight, but as far as that, I was strictly mainly the heavyweights.
Mm-hmm.
Like, see, like I was never a fan of Floyd Mayweather because I mean his style of boxing was great because he would just point you to death. You know what I mean? Literally just bop, 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 and then just run around the ring. He would point guys to death. It was all strategic with him, and did he win all his? Yeah, he absolutely won, and it was brilliant because he was faster than his opponent, so you just point him to death and then come out on top. And you'd see some of his fights, and it looked like he didn't even break a sweat.
Yeah. Steph's family, her husband's family was boxers, and they used to watch Muhammad Ali and all of them. That's awesome.
Ali, Frazier, Foreman. I used to watch all those old, like just the old time boxing. You know what I mean? Like,
and Ken Norton, which his son went on to play football.
That's when boxing was boxing, though. You know what I mean? That's when guys just squared up. Like it's like boxing now is an event. You know, like they promote it for a month, and then you know what I mean? Like it's.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. And back in the days, they went 15 rounds too. They didn't go 12 rounds. They went 15.
Well, you can't forget Tyson either. I mean,
yeah, Tyson.
You want to talk about a dude who was tough as nails. Tyson was.
Tyson. Yeah, I don't care what anybody says. Tyson was tough. I mean,
that dude had an iron jaw. You knocked Mike. You were able to punch Mike Tyson around. You were doing something.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. But man, when those boxers go down, they just lose it all at once. Seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I grew up watching a lot of Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao, and like.
Yeah.
The sport's just changed. It's just changed.
Oh, it has, and it has in everything. It ain't nothing the same.
Say every sport's changed. I mean, pretty much except hockey. Like everybody's a bunch of prima donna, like overpaid, overhyped idiots now.
Mm-hmm. And they all, yeah. Well, look at baseball, dude. Baseball has fully guaranteed. They have the they have the best players union out there when it comes to like representing the guys and fighting for like player rights. And two, their contracts are guaranteed, 100% guaranteed. So you sign that money, and let's say that they're you play like whether you're playing terrible or whether you're living up to your contract, you still get your money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a few players out there in every sport that are decent, but like I said, most of them are just prima donna, overpaid, overhyped idiots now.
Yeah. Mr. Manifesto, great having you.
I mean, like, look at what was it, Lindor? I think Lindor just signed a $330 million contract.
Yeah.
Like the only person, in my opinion, in the major league in the MLB right now that's worth his money is Mike Trout. He should be the only guy making over $300 million.
It ain't none of them worth that kind of money. It ain't none of them worth
He
that
can,
kind
he
of
can
money,
literally
man.
do it all. You know, he can field, he can hit. No, but I mean, I'm just saying, if anybody was worth it, it would, like, he's the only one that's actually worth that kind of money.
Those kind of numbers should be for
But
a
like,
lifetime
it's
contract.
yeah,
That's ridiculous.
well, they do
330 million.
realistically, they like a 12-year contract. A 12-year contract is pretty much a lifetime contract because they'll
You know,
rework it and all this stuff. But yeah, it's
they said, Shaquille, for all the great basketball he's played and everything, it surprised me, but he's worth 400 million. And here there is, these dang baseball players getting that for one contract and stuff.
oh, I know. The amount of money is just stupid. It's just stupid.
But that shocked me when Shaquille is just worth 400 million.
Oh, you check some of these guys' net worth, and I could almost guarantee it's not going to be as high as what you'd expect it to be.
Yeah.
Like Brady's net worth is only like 100, or like I think it's like 175 million.
Yeah, I seen
Or
where.
maybe like 100 million. I think it's like, actually, I think, you know what? I think it's like 90 million. I think that's his net worth.
I see where is it A-Rod and them's buying the Timberwolves?
Yes, yeah, they A-Rod and a I think it's a friend. I think it's a friend of his.
Backwards fish room.
I know Jeter and somebody else bought a team down here, didn't they?
I thought I know they were trying to. I don't know.
Or they were trying. I don't know if they did. I remember they were trying to.
Got to drive Memphis.
Don't get me started on A-Rod, man. Like I love the Yankees, but if I ever had the chance, I would choke that guy. Like
I'd like to see it. I'd buy tickets to that one.
Dude,
Furlough and A-Rod going at it.
Such a tool.
Like, I couldn't stand A-Rod. I hated that guy.
Nah, I don't care for him, brother.
Here's the thing. He's an incredible baseball talent. Was he really good at his sport? Yeah. But was he also a really big douchebag? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like a lot of these guys, though. Like, I would have 10 times the amount of respect for some of them if they weren't such a tool. You
know? Yeah. It's like you can be good at the game and still be humble. You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hey, I'm saying, I cannot stand Larry Bird. I just don't care for the guy. And I know I know he was one of your superstars, but that guy right there, he's one I'd love to choke. I've sat there and seen him turn down little kids, walk up to him for an autograph, and he wouldn't do it. And
I've heard some stuff like he
they got him on video turning the kid away, and the kid just sitting there in shock, man.
Yeah. No, I've heard stuff about him.
Wanting Big Easy. No, I was a big Jeter fan though when he was before he retired.
Jeter was good. Jeter was real good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, me and you probably got to watch him in their primes, A-Rod and Jeter in their primes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from A-Rod about not that he sucked at the game. He did not suck by any means, but I couldn't stand him outside the game. Like,
see that's
they're big shots.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't. I lose a lot of respect for a lot of these guys because of what the actions outside of the game.
Yeah,
everything
goes to their head and everything.
They're just like a tool. It's like, how do you? I don't know. It makes me lose respect for him. Like I'm like that with Aaron Rodgers. Is he one of the best quarterbacks in the last 15 years? Probably, absolutely, right? but I will root against him no matter who he's playing because he's just an absolute tool bag off the field.
Well, you can almost guarantee he's going to choke when it comes time for the playoffs, anyways. But
I don't like Rodgers.
Oh, I can't stand him. I can't.
He's a great quarterback till they get to like the last few games of the.
They say he don't even associate with his own family and everything.
Oh, he doesn't.
It's crazy.
He doesn't. He doesn't talk to anybody. Catfish. No one. He hasn't talked to his parents in like 5 years.
Yeah.
Just like what Stephanie just said, just because you have talent doesn't mean it makes you a good person.
No, I don't.
Like I said, you can be great at something and still be humble, you know. Ow.
Hey, it's a ton of great football players, and like I say, they give back to you, and they do so much for the communities and everything. It's unreal.
There's a lot of guys that give. There's a lot of guys that give back. There's a lot of guys that really do give back, and they are humble.
They are. It's just the few out there it goes to their head.
Yeah.
But they make all the teams and everything look bad when they get like that.
That's what I'm saying. It brings down the whole team. It doesn't just bring them down. It brings down the whole team because they're on that team, and everybody's like, "Oh, well, A-Rod's on the Yankees, so I hate the Yankees." You know.
Well, I've always been a Lakers fan, and I won't pull for them now.
Oh, because of LeBron.
Yeah, I can't stand that guy.
I can't stand him either.
Believe me, Lakers was always my team, man, and I'd love to see them lose every game.
I'm not a basketball fan, anyways. Honestly, like, I mean, if there's nothing else on TV, I'll watch it. But.
You know what the the officiating in a lot of these leagues this year is what's turning. I think is what's turning a lot. It's part of it's not all of it, but it's part of the reason why people are turning away. The officiating in these leagues has been terrible. It's been awful because I watch a lot of sports, right?
Yeah.
And whether it's baseball, basketball, or football, those even hockey, you could throw hockey in this year. The officiating in these leagues has just been awful. It's been terrible.
Man, basketball's got where I don't even know why they got a ref anymore.
Everything's a foul, dude. Everything. They can. You can like sneeze on a guy and it'll be a foul.
Yeah.
I saw the other day somebody got a foul for like bouncing the ball. Was that real?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The guy threw the ball, like bounced the ball like hard in frustration. Yeah, they call it foul on it. Yeah, I think yeah.
That's wow.
I'm telling you, man, it's turning a lot of people away.
Morning, Lori.
Lori, Monster Fish Gal.
Listen,
thanks for coming in last night, Lori.
It's kind of frustrating because I used to watch a lot of sports, like WWE included, and it's like the majority of it now is like unwatchable.
Oh, it's so bad.
It is. I don't know why they get away from stuff what works for them, man.
Money, Catfish. Money.
But like say WWE, they was making a ton of money. But they get away from the things what was making them the money.
They were making a lot of money, but nowhere near what these contracts, these TV contracts are making them now.
Oh yeah, I know that.
They cave to stuff that, you know what I mean. I'm telling you, dude, it's money. Money. They are doing what they're told because of money.
Everybody's getting soft, is what it is.
Well, that's what got them too. These big TV contracts and everything, and they had to soften up on their TV stuff and everything.
I'll give them something they can soften up on. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. It does, because it's just like they're taking away from the sport, you know?
Yeah. Like I said, it really irritates me, like, especially with wrestling, because I mean, we've talked about it before, Bobby. Like how we, back in the late '90s when it was in its heyday, and then versus now,
The Monday Night War era, the Monday Night
Yeah.
Wars between WCW and WWF at the time
yeah,
were the best. That was the best era of wrestling ever, and it
And
will
then
never be topped because they're.
no, Mm-mm.
Carlo, I'm on a 10-year boycott, and I broke it one time to watch WrestleMania with this dude's offspring over here, and or not WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble. I'm on a 10-year boycott.
Dude, I think I got you beat, man. I haven't watched wrestling in like probably 15 years.
The product is terrible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, once they got out of the Attitude Era is when
And
I
I'm
stopped watching. But
You know what I mean though. Like I've probably not watched a single episode since like 2007.
yeah, like I said, once the Attitude Era went away, I lost interest.
Yep, that's a
Then
fact.
what was after that, like Ruthless Aggression Era or some crap like that? No, it was just horrible. Yeah. But the only person worth anything in WWE right now, in my opinion, is Brock Lesnar, and he's only a part timer. So.
Yep. Well, it doesn't help. They sold their soul for money. You know what I mean? They sold their soul for money.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you, those wrestlers sold their life for money, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing when you go back and just look some of these videos and see how many has passed away at such a young age and everything in the wrestling business.
They're on the road for 300 days a year. They're on the road for 300 days a year.
Yeah. And not just the men, the women too, man.
All of them. Yeah. Like
they still put their bodies through a lot. Like it may not be completely 100% real, but they're still taking bumps. Like when they're jumping off the top rope and stuff. That's hard on the body.
Oh yeah, dude, there's no doubt. There's no doubt.
All the steroids and everything on top of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure pain medicine and
because while working out and lifting weights is great for you, it's also bad for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If when you do it in excess, it all it does is wear your muscles down.
Isn't even Piper? He's no longer around, is he?
No, he died.
He passed away. Yeah.
Yeah, supervised Snuka and Rowdy.
Yeah, 5-6 years ago, I think Piper passed away.
Yeah, I thought he was gone too.
Hot Rod. I used to love Roddy Piper, man.
And what's his name, man? Look what he's put his body through. Dude Love.
Oh yeah, Mick Foley.
Mick Foley.
Man, look what he's put his body through.
That dude's a freaking animal.
Flipping in those thumbtacks. He'd stand up and have thumbtacks just stuck all in his back and everything.
Well, especially when the Undertaker threw him off the top of the Hell in a Cell.
Oh, I thought he was dead. I did. Yeah. I thought he died. I was like, oh no, man.
I did too, man. Mm-hmm. And that stuff wasn't fake for him, man. And
no, you can't fake falling off the top of Hell in a Cell. Like you can't fake that.
And if you go watch the life story about him and everything, man, his wife was on him big time to just quit, threatening to leave him and everything. But that guy has to love pain. He was crazy.
Oh, he was out of his mind.
Barbed wire. It was true blood every week you seen out of him, man.
Cactus Jack.
Cactus Jack.
Out of all his personalities, that was my favorite one. It was Cactus Jack.
JDR.
Cactus Jack was probably my favorite.
But back then when it was fun watching all that too, man.
Well, that was back when it was him and Terry Funk and all them guys.
The OGs, the old school guys, yeah. And then the Hogan heel turn was the best when they formed the NWO.
Yep.
That was spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
JDR, hope you feel better today, Eric.
I hope so too. I'm gonna try going to work. So all I got to do today is paint. So if I can paint with, maybe I can just paint with one hand and not move my other arm, I'll be fine.
Dale, I hope you had a great night's sleep. I appreciate you finishing the night off with us.
I don't know. I gotta go to work. I gotta go back to work today. I've been off the last.
What'd you
I've been
take?
off the last. Yeah,
Two
I
days,
can't.
right?
Huh?
You took 2, right? 2 days?
Yeah, I gotta go back. I can't sit around and do nothing. I mean,
You can stream all day, man.
that ain't gonna make me no money, Terry.
Hey, you're making money. You got the guys out there working for you.
I know, but I'm still losing money when I'm not working.
Yeah, but can't take it with you, man.
I know.
Believe me, I should have listened to that crap a long time ago, but I'm paying for it now.
No, I got about $3,000 I'm looking at putting into my Nissan, so I gotta.
No, I understand, but believe me, man.
I got
Remember
stuff.
what I'm telling you when you get my age.
I know. You're not the first one that's
Especially
told me that.
in the business, we're all in and everything. Believe me, it does a toll on your bodies, man. T's fish tank.
What do you put in the truck now, Farlow?
Do what?
What are you putting in the truck now?
Oh, I'm
I know
gonna
it's
do
going towards the truck.
It's gonna be a muffler. It's gonna be probably a K&N air intake, an air filter,
There you go.
Snow and ice for T this morning.
and then probably just I'm gonna tint the 2 front windows because I mean I'm gonna tint them the same color as the back windows.
Yeah.
T said he sounds like Butcher this morning driving.
No, I'm just gonna.
So I woke up this morning, right? Drove to see my truck, and I get there and the front tire's flat, right? And there's a 1-inch hex bolt staring me right in the face.
Nice.
Right out of the tire. I was like, great. This is going to be a fun day.
Not a good way to start the day.
My fish tank said I was at the WrestleMania in New York and Chicago and LA.
It was awesome.
The craziest part, right, is there's more talent in the WWE now than there ever was, and they just have no clue how to use it.
Nope. Well, they're getting all these UFC and MMA people in there. Like once they like run their string out and Ultimate Fighting, they go to a WWE and then they just for lack of a better word, they just piss it all away.
Well, they don't know how to. That's the booking. That's Vince McMahon and the booking and the writing and the writing team. The creative team at WWE sucks now. They're terrible. That's why I stopped watching. I was like, you guys, you're not getting any of my attention until this changes. Vince, in order for me to come back, that dude either needs to retire and go away or just die.
Yeah, I think it's time for Vince McMahon to pass the buck. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody just needs to yoke that old dude out.
Because he was great, like when in the '90s and early 2000s,
But see, that's because there was competition, Farlow. Somebody was actually pushing him to push the envelope. Now, he bought his competition. Now there is none.
Yeah. Now, if AEW would, kick it into high gear a little bit and maybe challenge him a little bit, maybe you might see something better out of WWE.
I've watched it, dude. AEW is a better show. They just need the star power. You know what I mean? They need to start seeing if they can take some of that talent from WWE and bring it over there because they got a better writing team. It's an all around better show. AEW.
I keep seeing like one by one like WWE guys and like guys and girls are going over to AEW. They got Big Show now. They've had Jericho. They got Cody Rhodes. They got John Moxley.
That's true too. Like Saturday Night Live, man, used to be good.
Saturday Night Live's another one that's fallen off a cliff. I can't watch that show anymore.
Yeah.
Butcher, you being up that way, have you ever got the chance to go to one of their tapings or anything? Butcher. We lost Butcher. It would have been neat back in the day. Went to some of those Saturday Night Lives up there, or
Yeah, it'd have been cool to go to one. I never went to one.
even the Johnny Carson show back in
Yeah.
the day. I would have loved to been in some of them.
I would have loved to see Saturday Night Live back, like when John Belushi was still alive.
Yeah,
You know, back when
Eddie
Back-
Murphy and all of them.
all them guys were on there. Although I will say, Jimmy Fallon was really good.
Yeah. I thought it sounded like Butcher's truck was burning up or something.
Oh, that's right. AEW's got Sting now too.
I can't believe Sting's still around.
That dude, he's another one. Like he's been around so long, and he's
got to be getting up in age.
he's still just as good as he was back in the day too.
Is he?
Yeah, he might move a little slower, but he's still just as good.
Dang, he's got to be getting up in age.
He's probably in his 50s or
Ditto.
early 60s.
Is Ric Flair still around, or is he?
He's not wrestling anymore.
I know he got in real bad health, and they didn't know if he's going to make it there at one time. I didn't know if he.
Yeah, he's still around. Like I said, he's not wrestling. He just makes appearances on WWE.
You know, that guy's been through plane crash and everything, man.
Yeah. The Nature Boy.
Yeah. GRB, buddy.
What's up, GRB? Yep, Tyson's in AEW.
Yeah, did he lose that fight or was it a draw?
I don't remember.
I think he lost the fight, didn't he? Brooklyn Chick, how you feeling? Beantown.
My bad. Got a phone call.
No, you're good.
Now, I saw Furlow ranting and raving, swinging his hand around because he's Italian and talking with his hands. So what was going on?
No, we were just talking about some of the older wrestlers still.
Nature Boy and them.
About how like Sting and some of them older guys that are still wrestling have more talent than all these, like a lot of these newer people.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude. You know what it is too? They have the swagger that you need. A lot of these guys, they have the talent, but they're just terrible on the microphone. You know what I mean? Like you give them a microphone, you put one in their face, and they're just lost.
Yeah.
Monster Fish
But
Gal.
the Nature Boy could wrestle and he could talk. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Steve Austin could wrestle and he could talk. You know, all those Triple H, Shawn Michaels. You know, dude, DX was my deal.
Yeah.
All those guys, because they knew they had to be able to do both.
Yeah.
Lori Crochet Corner, great seeing you. Appreciate you. Y'all appreciated all the likes, hitting the buttons. Either one, hit one. I'd rather have the likes, but as long as you hit one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Mr. Happy this morning, Furlow, so that's interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll tell you what though. Like one of the newer guys that gets on my nerves, and at least now, is Roman Reigns. Like I hate that guy.
I want to just I would right hook that dude in the throat if I saw him.
He is like the worst mic guy ever. Like,
oh, he's terrible. Why do you think they got Paul Heyman talking for him? Because he's cool.
yeah. And it's just like, it's the same thing with Brock Lesnar, but I like Brock Lesnar. Like, Brock doesn't talk much, but I mean, he backs it up with, beating the snot out of people.
Well,
Didn't
it goes with his personality though. Like,
Yeah.
and when Lesnar does talk, it's pretty good. He's just like, dude,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? When he does talk, it's good because I've heard him a couple of times.
Yeah.
I think they just go with that personality. That's just how they, that's what they're trying. That's what the personality.
didn't Jerry Lawyer's son die too?
I think so. Yeah.
I forget what they was called, but
It was him and the heck was that guy named Scotty Too Hottie, the Too Cool or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
I heard something about he passed away. And
Yeah.
it's just unreal, man. When you get to watching some YouTube or the history and stuff, man.
All right, I gotta check GPS. I'll be right back.
Right.
But the ones who had passed, and a lot of them at such a young age, man,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
Mhm. But then you got guys like Greg Valentine and Brutus Beefcake that are still alive, and they look horrible.
Yeah, it's well, like I say, it ain't nothing like it used to be.
No. Yeah, I've watched some of those shows. The Dark Side of the Ring. I've watched a few of those. I watched the one on Chris Benoit. Man, that one was
Yeah,
that was a bad one.
yeah, it was real bad, man. Brooklyn, how you feeling?
I'm gonna grab some coffee real quick, Terry.
All right, buddy.
If I can get my butt out of this chair.
I'm gonna run my members right quick, y'all. Appreciate all y'all. T's Fish Tank, Mr. Manifesto, our newest members. Appreciate y'all. Brooklyn doing okay. That's awesome, Lori. Lori joined Brooklyn Chicks family. John Larson, buddy. Hee-haw! $14 in the room. I appreciate you for hitting the buttons. I don't know how long I'll go this morning because, like I say, man, I ain't hardly slept. We had our stream. I streamed for 3 hours yesterday morning, 3 hours last night. I bet put in a day's work. Then I went in there and watched TV and got interested in a movie. So Know I made a mistake when I turned it on. Man, I tell you, Tease, I love the flatheads, but blues got to be my favorite because, man, they're so strong and just flatheads that go lay down on the bottom on you when you're set the hook and everything. But the blues are just brute, man. I love catching the blues. I love the looks of a flathead and everything, but as far as the fun of catching them and everything, it's got to be the blues. Dennis Lord, great having you. I do some catfishing up here, Minnesota and the Mississippi. That's awesome. I know it's a lot of places. I couldn't believe it, but they said a lot of places up north don't have blue cats, and I couldn't believe that.
Yeah.
Man, we're talking Chubbs and all of us talking last night. It's hard to believe how he was talking how deep some parts of the Mississippi River was and everything. That blew me away.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that was parts of it were that deep.
No, I didn't either, man. Tell you, we don't have blues.
Yeah, we had channel cats up where I'm from, up in New York. They're fun to catch.
Yeah.
And they get a pretty decent size. They don't get as big as the blues, but they're pretty decent.
Yeah, if you get in any channel cats around 20, 25 pounds, you're getting some good fish.
Yeah.
But they are, and as far as eating fish or anything, man, the channel cats, is about the best eating.
Yeah.
Especially when you get them eating size.
So Furlow, here's your idiot of the day, right? So I just pulled up to one of the manufacturers we get our steel from, like our steel like lentils and stuff like that for the for like the big like window, you know what I mean, like the lentils for the windows, right?
Yeah.
So there's and I mean giant, Furlow. There's a giant like 4 foot by 4 foot sign that says, nobody is allowed in the store. The door's locked, and there's a giant sign that says, due to the virus, nobody can go in. No one's allowed inside, and you need to call this number for assistance, so you can talk to the guys inside to get your order.
Right.
I saw this dude, literally this guy, park his truck in front of that sign, looking right at it. I mean, the windshield was facing this sign, and it tells you exactly what to do, right? What does he try and do? Goes up to the door, shakes the door like 4 times, and then comes over to my window and says, "What's going on? How do I get these guys to give me my order?" And I was like, "There's a 4 foot sign on the freaking window, you moron."
JDR, I don't know how it works, but I'm sure they would.
Is it off a Teespring that you get your mugs, Terry?
The mugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, Teespring.
I think they ship overseas.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would. Yeah, I didn't know if he's talking about a mug or the mask or.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Teespring ships overseas because I know KG, now that he has his own website and sells his stuff, he kept Teespring so people that follow him overseas could still order stuff. So,
Steph, anytime you're talking to Joey, man, I'd love for Joey to pop in anytime, man. She's always welcome in the stream. And I really miss Joey, man. Tuesday night panels ain't the same without her.
Hey, come on. Help. You let them out real quick.
All right. But yeah, JDR, I think they pretty well shipped to everywhere. I know they have shipped stuff to over at the England and everything, so I'm sure they will.
No, Teespring's pretty good. They don't usually put any type of restrictions on shipping anywhere.
Appreciate it, Steve. Like I say, I love Hat Trick, man. Love all of y'all, man. The sisters. I appreciate every one of you.
But that's what's wrong with today, Furlow. You see that? Like, what? There's
Yeah.
a 4-foot sign that tells you, and your truck is parked right in front of it.
Oh, that sign could have like a bullhorn on it and like making a bunch of noise, and people still wouldn't pay attention to it.
Oh, I looked at him and I was like, wait, what? What?
Like, really just is this real life? Like, did you really just ask me that? So people
You think you lost them again? You think you'll be able to stream this Friday, buddy?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I missed the last two, so I don't want to miss another one.
Yeah. Steph, you don't know when Dawn's next show is, do you? A little tired right now.
Yeah. I know. I messaged Dawn briefly yesterday, just telling her thank you for the turtle, and she said the chemo's been making her real tired, but she's ready to get back. So
She's had her second shot.
Want to carry?
Carrie. Yeah, I hope she gets feeling better. I understand the tired feelings and everything, but plus on top what she's going through and everything.
I gotta do something real quick.
Have you already received your frog?
What?
You already got the frog from Dawn?
The turtle? Yeah, I already got it.
I mean turtle.
Yeah.
You already got it. I'd like to see it sometime.
Yeah, hang on. I'll get up and grab it here in just a second. Let me just do something for Miss Lori real quick.
I've been anxious to see how it looked and everything. Oh, turtle would be neat, man. I know the other one she had was slick.
Yeah. All right, give me a second.
Well, like I say, Perlo, if you don't feel like getting up, man, don't hurt yourself moving around.
It'll be all right. I got a special way I get up out of the chair where it doesn't hurt. So.
Yeah, Lori, Crochet Corner is great having you in here. You see Lori all the time. Don't get to see her much anymore. Carrie, I hope everything's okay with you too. Oh man, that is awesome. That is neat.
Like I said, like pictures and being on camera doesn't do it any justice.
Oh, I bet.
But I mean, like in person, it's really beautiful.
Let me get a bigger screen on it, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, it's wicked, man. It practically looks real, boy. The head and everything. It's crazy. Appreciate you showing it, man.
Yeah, the wife loves it.
I shouldn't say it. It makes me want one. Yeah, y'all, Tashita Heaven. Got all kinds of stuff like that right there, and mineral rocks and everything. And she normally has a Facebook sale and everything every week. So
hold on, Catfish. I'll be right back. I gotta go. She's freaking kidding.
yeah, I really like it, man. That's nice. Y'all got 16 people in the room. Man, already been streaming going on an hour. Oh, B. I've had a couple different things, man. I thought about getting on the phone, ordering fishing license, and going fishing this morning. Then I get thinking about going and get my 20-gallon long tank. Bad thing with that, if I go get the tank, then I'll be needing some substrate. Then I need a light. Then I need fish.
Such a vicious circle.
I know, it can get you in trouble. How to get me another sponge filter, which I got 2 in here. I always keep 2 running in a tank, where if I get a new tank, I'll have one already seasoned.
So that's what you do. You just, when you buy a new one, take the old one, take one that's being used out of one tank, put it in the new tank, and then put the new sponge filter in the old tank.
That's what I normally try doing.
That's the best way to cycle a tank right there.
Yeah. But I guess, I was looking at that 20-gallon long. It's $39.
Mm.
It says regular $59 at PetSmart, so I guess $39 ain't too bad. I checked Petco hoping they'd had the $1 a gallon sale, but they didn't.
Yeah.
I'll just have to try making me a lid and work something out on the lighting and everything.
Yeah.
I like that idea with the plexiglass and somebody telling you to use the tape, Gorilla Tape on it. I like that idea.
Yeah, you can do that.
Lori, I appreciate you putting up to Sheet of Heaven up there, y'all. That's the website, man. Go in there and look at the stuff she has in there. It's unreal. "17 people in the room." What do you got to do today as far as working?
I got to start a paint job, so it's really just prepping walls and patching holes, and then my other guy is going to be spraying the ceilings. So
Is it your left ribs or your right?
my left.
And you're right-handed?
Mhm. So if I can just keep using my right hand, I mean, it still hurts a little bit, like lifting my arm up, but
That was my problem, man. When I hurt mine, it was my left ribs, and I'm left-handed, man. And every time you moved,
mm-hmm.
Brooklyn, I've been doing pretty good. Like I say, the other day I had a little bad day, but other than that, man, knock on wood, I've been having a lot more good days than I have bad lately, and I'm enjoying that. I forget what day it was. I had one day.
Was it Saturday
I was trying to think, was it Saturday? I can't remember what day.
or was it Sunday? I can't remember.
No, it might have been Sunday. It was a day nobody was here because they was working, but and something going on in my head that day. I couldn't stand up or anything. But after that, though, I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. It's a great thing. It did get better. Dawn has a YouTube channel, but I think the only stuff is her and Dave.
Her husband is astronomy.
That'd be pretty neat.
Yeah.
Sexy.
Hee-haw! Morning, sexy.
Sexy Too Much Coleman, y'all. Another one of my great members. I'd be happy to go add some more names on there, y'all. Hope you're doing good, Sexy.
You want to come visit? Yeah.
There. Wanting some loving.
That baby girl. What are you doing?
I go in there first thing in Bailey in the morning. She's in bed, all covered up, man. It amazes me how she can see through the covers, but she'll be standing up in the bed and you won't see nothing but the tail twitching.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'll turn and look at her a little bit, I know she can see me because I'll look at her and that tail just get to whipping. But she'll stay there until I pull the cover up and peep at her.
Mm-hmm.
I got to bring her in here and get her on the stream sometime. She used to get on all my streams and sit up in my lap. Got where she wants to sleep all the time. Yeah, I checked on that eco here. That stuff ain't cheap around here neither. I think it was Stelia saying it's like $20-something a bag up there in New Jersey. Yeah, and that's about what it is here. I checked, and it's like $22 for a 20-pound bag.
It's not cheap, but it's good stuff though.
But I was thinking about if I get this new tank, do it with that.
Yeah.
Oh, $35 up there was cheaper than that then.
Yeah, Eco Complete here, I think it's like $25-$30, I think.
I guess that's a good deal then, $22 for a 20-pound bag of it here.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's worth it. That's good stuff.
Yeah, I heard it was, and I like the looks of it and everything.
I used it a long time ago. I don't have any tanks that I could really use it in now, but
Really? No, I'm going to look at Amazon too. That's what I was going to look at when I got off here.
Amazon or that Chewy website. They got some pretty good deals too.
I normally order all my sponge filters from Amazon, and yeah, I've seen that Chewy website. I ain't never ordered anything from them.
I get my dog food from it
Didn't you?
because they got a better. I get the Science Diet. Sensitive skin and stomach for mine because they both got bad skin allergies, and they got the best price on the Science Diet stuff. It's usually expensive.
I've seen good deals with them and everything. I just didn't know anything about them.
No, I mean it's a pretty decent website. I mean,
Is it? I was wondering about that. Angler,
will you stop being a pain in the ass?
making breakfast and listening. Yeah, I've thought about breakfast too, man.
Yeah. What is your deal, dude? Every time I put my arm down, he nudges my arm.
Oh, that's the way mine does. After I got off the stream last night, Karma, she's laying back there behind me. But she came up after the stream last night, came over here to me and just threw her paw up in my lap.
Yeah. The problem is every time he hits my arm, it makes my rib move.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shut up, you girly man.
I'm glad you finally got out of the coffee shop, man.
Coffee shop. I've been waiting to get my steel that I've ordered for like 45 minutes here.
Yeah. That's your story. Man sitting at Starbucks.
Furlough can attest to this. When you need to do like 6 things in a day and something holds you up for no reason for 45 minutes, it's not fun.
Nobody's in a hurry when you're in a hurry. Ever. Yeah. I can guarantee I put money on the fact that like if I've got a busy day where I've got to do like 6 or 7 things in a day, everybody else is going to be like,
yeah. They're going to be running on sundial speed.
It's just certain days you get out like that driving and everything, man. It feels like you're in the twilight zone. Just feel like everything's moving real slow and you don't never get to work what you're doing or going.
All right, hold up one sec, y'all. I'll be right back. I gotta get this piece of steel in the back of the truck.
I'm gonna. I'll go about 10 more minutes and I'm gonna hop down and get some breakfast.
Yeah, just reading that, man. Deciding what you want to eat. And a breakfast would be good, man.
I'm just gonna have my usual hot pocket.
I'm thinking more like sausage and eggs.
I ain't got time to cook all that.
Furlough, 45 minutes for a piece of.
Oh my God, my head would be exploding.
Yes, Mr. Habib, what's up?
He's having one of those mornings, ain't he?
Oh, you better not. No more sneezing. Go away. I feel that tickle in my nose. No.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
Y'all about to see Furlough go down if that happens.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good, don't it, Angler? I got some country eggs that somebody gave Carver at work. Got some sausage patties in the freezer with my name all over them. Bacon and eggs. Yeah, it was Sunday night, I think. Sunday when I was, because they had country ham and eggs, breakfast for supper, and I couldn't even eat. And so I missed out on all that. It's bad when you can't even remember days.
All right. I think we're safe.
They're saying scattered showers today. We're back in the 60s for the next few days.
Yeah.
High near 63 today.
Oh. Well, I appreciate you, Lori Crochet Corner. If you're still in here, appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Thank you very much.
Awesome, Lori. Hey, what about those Pictus catfish? You know anything about them, Furlough?
They're cool catfish, but again, they're kind of. Oh, what happened here? I know they don't get humongous, but they're very active. So if you have them in there with stuff that's not active, it might stress them out a little bit.
Real. I heard they will eat smaller fish, anything
And they will,
can
yeah.
get in their mouth.
They'll eat whatever they can get in their mouth too, because I mean they are catfish.
They don't get real big, though.
They don't get humongous, no. Not like your red tail cats or anything like that.
They're pretty neat looking catfish. I was looking at them.
And just when they're smaller, they're kind of sensitive too.
I know it says on there to watch their fins that they can be painful if you get stuck by them, which that's most catfish.
Yeah. No, Pictus are cool though.
I had peanut butter and jelly and toast.
Furlough.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. I was wondering about them. They look pretty neat.
45 minutes for a 20-inch piece of steel.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Seriously?
I'd love to have the hill strain loaches, TJ.
Somebody be getting yelled at for that.
And the banjos, I love the looks of the banjos, but man, they just lay there. They don't do much.
Or look at those Farloella catfish or Farloella catfish.
No.
Those are pretty cool.
Are they? I like the bumblebee catfish too.
The red tails are cool, but they get huge.
Oh yeah, they get big, man.
They get like 300 pounds.
Yeah, that would work good in a 20 loft. I thought about going to the bait shop and see if I could find any bait shops. My buddy passed away in October, had the bait shop here. But used to, you could go in there when you get your minnows and stuff and then find a small catfish in with the minnows and stuff. And I thought about going try getting a few of them and just raise them. And when they get too big, I could always turn them loose because they're be native and everything.
Yeah.
Don't like the catfish will like, and this goes. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought like not just the Pictus, but like other catfish, like they'll pretty much eat anything that'll fit in their mouth.
Yeah, they will.
Lori, appreciate you.
Most catfish are scavengers, so they'll eat whatever they can get their hands on. You know.
Yeah.
You never see the bumblebees? They like to hide too, huh?
Even like some plecos. People think plecos only eat algae. No, they'll like if you got a fish that died or whatever, like you'll see them munching on the fish and you'll think they killed the fish. Well, no, they didn't kill it, but they're eating it because it's there.
Yeah, because it's just there. Yeah.
Yeah.
A tank just of hill strain loaches would be pretty neat if you could get them to breed and stuff.
Key to like keeping catfish happy and not eating everything in your tank is to keep them well fed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's like, well, I would imagine once those like red-tailed catfish get big enough, they'll start vacuuming up little fish that swim in front of them pretty quick.
Oh man, I'm sure they'll eat everything.
Yep.
When they start getting big.
I'd like to have me a big tank like that and have have some of those Amazon, some of those fish from the Amazon in it.
Till you got a video, all right.
The red tail cats though, I mean, to have a big one, that would be pretty cool.
I want something you're going to be able to see though, not stay hid all the time.
They're beautiful fish, the red tail cats.
Oh, yeah. They are. I remember it's been several years when I went to the aquarium up there in Gatlinburg. They had some up there at the aquarium, man. And like I say, when they get big, they're really pretty.
I like the tiger shovel nose catfish too. I think Big J's got some of them.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I learned last night I didn't know shrimp would crawl out of your tank or.
Really?
Yeah, or jump out. When I moved this tank, I found one of my red shrimps out behind it, laying out all dried out.
Oh.
And Chubbs told me they'll crawl out of your tank and they'll jump out of your tank.
I didn't know that either. I mean, but I've never kept shrimp. But
I never would have thought they would do that.
No, I never would have thought they'd crawl out of the tank or jump out, whatever you want to call it.
But I know some of them came up missing. And I found that one laying on in behind the tank, all dried out.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
Oh, it's going to be a fun day today.
I'm telling you, man. One more day.
I got to get out there and do something.
You'll be texting night, man. I should have took today off.
Perlo, if this MFer calls me one more time for something, one more time, I like
Tiger shovel nose.
It's gonna be. I've been polite to him for the first three. If this number pops up on my phone one more time,
what's he calling you about?
All bets are off. All bets are off. Full Boston mode engaged.
Why is he calling you?
Because he doesn't know how to critically think.
Oh.
And how to problem solve.
Yeah.
I got to get going. Have a great day, Tease. I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm right behind you, T. I got to go grab some breakfast and try to dope myself up with some painkillers for today.
My fish guy said we just got 2 lungfish last weekend.
Oh, lungfish are cool.
Those are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Fish ones I'm thinking about, they're pretty wicked looking, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're
oh yeah, they're a gnarly looking fish. Furlough, this dude called me four times because he didn't on the previous job he was on for us because he didn't know how to put an order into Home Depot through our company.
I'm really enjoying my tanks in here, though. I got off stream yesterday and just sat here for a few minutes, but it's like the way I'm set up now. My angelfish just sitting over there staring at me like the dogs do.
Like, feed me, human.
But I can enjoy more putting them all together like this.
I should get back into I gotta build me a custom. When I get in my own spot, I gotta build me a custom tank again.
You could do a neat one, Butcher, and have you a Patriot scene or something in your tank.
Yeah.
Like I said, I gotta get back into that. I built one a long time ago, probably 15 years ago. I built myself one.
You could do your Beantown breakdowns theme or something in it. Be neat.
I gotta do something. They're not like if you know what you're doing and you can just and you can follow directly, there's a lot of different ways you can build them, custom build them. I got to get me another one and get me another tank, man. I miss that.
I love watching that tank anymore. I always liked it, but now you pay even more attention to it. But man, watching them, how they make all their coils and stuff in there. That cowboy on the show, he's good at making all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard. It's just time consuming. You got to plan it all out, and then you got to get, it's really once you build one or two of them and you get the hang of it, and it's really not a hard thing. It's just, like I said, it's just time consuming.
Yeah. Terry, I'm gonna go ahead and hop down, man. I gotta get ready for work.
I hope you have a good day. I appreciate you, man.
I hope so. Like I said, I'm just gonna pop some painkillers and be on my way. So.
All right, bud. Appreciate you.
All extra strength.
Yeah.
3G, great having you.
All right, see y'all later.
All right, be careful, buddy. Like I say, be careful. I know it's going to be a painful day for him.
Yeah, hey, the ribs, they're no fun, man. You bruise or crack a rib, it hurts, and it hurts for like a while.
Especially you get out working on them and everything, man.
They hurt. They don't heal quick either. You know what I mean?
No. It's official. Ham and eggs. The ham was on top of the sausage in the freezer. Ham and eggs sounds good too, man. I just dread going in there cooking it, but it would be good. "3G, is that have you changed your name, or is that your name? I don't remember seeing, I've seen you around a few days now, but I didn't know if it's somebody, I've had so many people do name changes and stuff. Or if you're just new to our channel. I see some, I think I got new people and they up and changed their name on me. And I didn't realize it.
Catfish, I'm gonna jump down here too. I got a busy morning. I gotta organize
Butcher, I appreciate you. I ain't going to go much longer neither because, like I say, I haven't had no sleep and I just wanted to jump in here and have coffee with everybody this morning. It is. It's Greg the Guppy guy. See, I didn't know, and
you have yourself
awesome.
a morning, buddy.
All right, Butcher, I appreciate you, buddy.
Take it easy, Catfish. I'll catch you later.
All right, Greg the Guppy guy, man. Sorry about that. I didn't hear about you changing your name. I know Greg's always would be in my streams and stuff, and a lot of people changing names lately. Has anybody seen Darren lately? I know he's changed his name a couple times, and I know he's been having a lot of problems. And I guess Steve is not still with us. I wonder what Steve found out about his truck too. Oh, there he is. Steve, buddy, what did you find out about your truck? I'm changing my name to always to Steve. Starting to yawn. Now I got 2 pumps going. I got 2 tanks running on one, then I'm going to run a couple tanks on the other. Which I got these 2 tanks, I got 3 filters running on it because I keep 2 in one of my tanks to have it seasoned when I do get a new tank or something. And plus, it does a heck of a job keeping the tank good and clean. See you, buddy.
Yeehaw. What's up, Terry? What's up, everybody in the chat?
Not much, man. I was wondering if you found out about your truck anything.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what they told me it is, but it looks like it's some bushing or something that came off.
Really?
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll go outside and I'll show you.
I didn't know if it's a tie rod in or what.
I think that's what they said it was.
That's what I got thinking it probably was, but
yeah, they did, but they already got told by 3 people. It's like something
when the tie rod end comes out, man, it will turn around on you.
Put something on and go outside for a second. I still haven't even done my hair or anything. I love you, baby. Thank you, Mustfish guy. What's up, Angler? It's beautiful out here. Still in, Terry?
Yeah. Have you got any prices on it or anything? Derek, buddy.
What's up, 44? All right. Let me get under here.
Hair looks good in the picture.
I don't know how good that shows.
Let me try getting that pulled up. Yeah. I think it's. Yeah, I can't see it real good.
Yeah, this is what it looks like.
Yeah.
And see that happened while it was parked right here.
Man, I've seen those things break running down the road and everything, man.
I got lucky because
Morning, Catfish.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
why not?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm starting to turn into a zombie, though. I wound up staying up most of the night.
Oh.
I got off here and went in there and made a couple sandwiches and made a mistake turning on a movie and got interested in it. So I stayed up most of the night. Steve back in at his tank.
Cool.
Plants are finally growing, getting taller, filling up the top.
Looks good.
I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Steve, you're probably more in that tank now than your daughter is. I know you started it out for your daughter.
Yeah, I am. I'm way into it. But she is as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's vested into it. I am too, so I'm achieving what I wanted to with her. With it.
Yeah.
No dog.
That's good.
What you got going today, Derek?
I don't know. I got to go into work sometime this morning.
Oh, that's right. You said last night you had to work today.
Mm-hmm.
Angler. Oh, I figured out how to not show my face right now. So.
Mm-hmm.
Swallow. You want to see
Yeah, truck's cramping you working or anything, ain't it, Steve?
Eh?
Keeping you from working.
Yep. I gotta show you.
The player. Hey, we could have you do us an episode going in there with your mirror and showing us how long it takes you to get your hair and everything fixed.
It don't take too long. I just put some curling activator, and that's it.
We see what the morning player goes through.
I gotta shave. I haven't shaved in about 3 weeks.
Angler, I had to jump out early yesterday in your live. A guy came. Wow. Gave me 4 ton coal free.
Man, that's nice.
Wow.
I'll just like 40 pounds of that.
Man, I remember back years ago, my grandparents and all of them burned coal in the fireplace and everything.
Yeah, there's a
I
coal
can
chute in my house.
I can still smell that smell from remembering it back in.
The home I live in is so old. It has a coal chute in it. On the
Really?
back and the bottom. Yeah, it has a little small window where they used to shovel it in through.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. It brings back memories, man.
That's old.
Backbone.
Hello.
So backbone. So 44, you getting to go out and do any fishing? I asked you before, but
yeah, I went fishing last Saturday. Got a few crappie and some catfish.
Yeah, I actually thought about getting out and going to see if I couldn't find any crappie.
Any other outdoor stuff?
No. That's can't yard work.
That don't count, but all right.
That's some bad outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
I like getting out piddling around in the just don't like me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Carver get up out of bed, I could have him cook me a breakfast.
That'd be nice.
Think that'd fly.
You want to hear something funny? I taught my daughter how to cook breakfast and everything, and she cooks her mother breakfast and hasn't cooked me one yet.
Really?
Yeah.
That's normally the way it goes.
She's my sweetie. She'll do anything for her daddy. That's my little helper. When I take her with me, she gets me my tools and stuff.
That's good.
That's good. What happened to your truck, Stelia?
I don't know what that is, but something broke on it.
Oof, that's never good.
No, man, it got me stuck.
Yeah, it's bad when it's your only vehicle and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I'm still looking for a new car. So.
Well, things go prosperous this summer. I'll get me another vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
That's the smaller Dodge, ain't it?
Yeah, it's a 1500. That 4.7 liter engine.
Oh, is it a 1500? I thought it was the Dakota like.
No, it's a
so it is a 1500. All right.
It's a half ton. I can pull a ton. It's like it is past that time where I can pull more than what it says.
Yeah.
Right. So Dodge 1500.
Yeah.
I've heard bad things about the Punch.
They have their problems, but at least I'm capable of fixing and repairing them myself, and I'm not, stuck having someone else do it.
Well, that's good.
You doing any fishing, Backbone?
Oh, man. It is a very muggy morning.
Oh, me, y'all. I think I'm gonna go 8 more minutes. That'll make it 7:30, and I'm probably gonna.
Gonna go get your license today or what? It's a nice day outside. I'm sure you're feeling nice and good and vigorous.
Yeah, we're low. We're gonna stay in the 60s next few days, low 60s. It's a little cool front came in, but it feels pretty good out. I'm weighing on my hands. Go get my license or go get me another fish tank. I don't know what to do.
Go get the license.
Fish tank definitely cost me more money because once I get a fish tank, I need a top, then I need lights, I need a substrate, then I gotta get fish.
Okay. I mean, I bought a fishing license for Texas, a non-resident one. It cost me $68. No, $60. That's right.
Because you still have an out-of-state license.
Yeah, I really know you on those out-of-state licenses.
I don't think that's right when they charge double the amount for out-of-state people.
Yeah.
What's a fish brain backbone? But yeah, I'm going to get my license though. I started to white carver this morning and
What is fish brain?
go out and try catching a few bass, but I think a lot don't do much, but I think a lot anymore.
Why don't you set it up, talk to Carver, and arrange it so you can meet up with him when he gets off work if you have the time.
Well, he's off today. He's in there in bed.
Oh man, you should have went. You should have took us to the room, wake him up.
I should have
Wake
woke
up.
him and got him and made a drive out there. At least could have made a video and everything.
Still could. It's still that time. He needs to watch out. He needs to jump on it.
Those are worse.
He wants a special guest host on his stream.
He's pretty beat up from him going playing softball the other night. Like I say, he ain't. He looks like he needs to be in a body cast. He used muscles he didn't know he had for a while.
He looked all right in the stream yesterday.
As long as he ain't walking or anything. He came in last night and won't know if we had any absorbent junior or Bengay or anything.
Fish brain is apparently an app, so I'll have to look that up later.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
And he got to stretch. Yeah, gotta stretch.
Yeah, he said he forgot to stretch.
Yeah, it only takes but a minute while you're still in bed, man.
He forgot he ain't a spring chicken no more. I tell you, you go out and play some softball and stuff after getting out of shape, man. You'll learn quick you got muscles you don't use anymore.
All your catches and follow other anglers, lots of other features too.
Nah, I don't have it then backbone.
Yeah.
Brooklyn still with us? Not only still you can be a player.
It takes one to recognize one. All right.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe some of my old pictures back in the day, though, Steve, man.
I had long hair.
I had long hair and everything back in the day.
I had dreadlocks at one point. Yeah, that curly hair, I was able to do it. I was able to pull it off. You gave it to.
Back in younger days, I had long hair and had a perm in it and everything. I was I was back in the urban cowboy days. My stomping days.
I think I used to dress in all different styles and fads that came out and everything. I did it. I did the stomp with the big heel boots on the with big heels on the bottom and soles, the
Yeah.
bell bottoms. I did it all. I went through other phases.
We started out in the bell bottoms and the window panes, blue jeans and the stacked shoes. Then you had your leisure shirts and everything, and the silk shirts and all of that.
Hmm.
Went into the disco era.
I used to rock the bell bottom pants.
Yeah.
I used to do it all.
Oh,
Dressed like uptown style polo grounds.
Those was great fads back then, though, man.
mm-hmm.
The stacked
70s.
shoes, man. You'd walk around. Wonder it didn't kill ourselves.
Mm.
And Dad, man, he never would buy the stuff that was in style. He wouldn't get out and buy the bell bottoms, wouldn't buy the stacked shoes, and I'd have to get out and mow lawns and stuff to get me some clothes to be in style with everybody else. He believed in keeping you clothed and everything, but man, he believed in buying you clothes and it.
Oh, you buy what you want. You work what you want.
My mother was buying us clothes. We was going to school with 3-piece suits and everything. It was so embarrassing. You know how many times we used to get joked on? That was us. That was us.
That was us, Dad. We wasn't in the style and everything of what was going on. He was just he'd buy you regular clothes and didn't realize it was fads going on in school and stuff back then.
My mother would send us to school looking like we were going to church. I don't know, but you can't imagine what that's like, and we're in the ghetto, growing up in the hood and everything, doing that. And I was like, the ridicule.
I know what it was like because, like, say, back in the day, bell bottoms was the fad and everything, and he was still buying the straight leg jeans, and you stuck out like a sore thumb in school.
Oh man.
I used to love the 3 legs, but growing up, at least we knew that we didn't make up any other styles. We were just bringing them back in our own way.
Yeah.
I'm glad I never pay attention to fashion.
He was just old fashioned, man.
It's fun. It's part of growing up and stuff like that.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
That's the reason I love watching the 70s show, man. The 70s show was in my day and everything, and it's so much of that stuff in that show was true and everything.
I was watching that show for like 2 years, and I then finally realized when they're showing them in that circle what they're doing.
Yeah. You didn't know what they were doing.
I was slow like that sometimes, Terry.
That 70s show, man, that was us, the basement, and the hangout and everything.
Oh, the 70s show. I've watched a bit of that.
Yeah, that was my growing up, man, and all of that stuff in that show hit so home and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And Dad, he was about red. The dad, he's about like that, Dad. I can't believe Steve didn't know what was going on in the circle.
Yeah, I'll admit it. Yeah, it's okay.
Uh, because they was pretty crazy in the circle, some of the stuff they would talk about and stuff.
Yeah.
Then the cloud of smoke.
Yes, yeah. It's like we used to say. I feel like that's such a titiri. Like titiri titiri titiri.
You were stuck on Fez, didn't know what was going on.
Probably I was doing the same thing. That's what it was. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, man.
I'd slip up there and get the beer out Red's refrigerator all the time.
You know what got me is it so realistic is that how the parents the smell of the smoke is there, but they don't realize it.
I know it. I don't know if they realized it. Surely, I don't see how they couldn't keep from realizing it and just didn't say anything or what. But
parents are cool sometimes, man. At least you got them in the house. And they, what the heck? That's that. You don't see no one committing crimes over that.
I know times we'd be sitting outside and we'd be sitting in the car and everything. And I can remember my little sister. She wasn't about 7, 8 years old back then. She'd be staring out the sliding glass. I was sitting out there hanging out and everything. Cloud of smoke.
Mm-hmm. You used to have 8-track parties.
Oh yeah.
I remember my brothers and sisters. Because my parents, they had 9 kids, right? But it was 5 of them, and then 4 years later they had 4 more. So so the older ones, they're like teenagers, and they used to have 8-track parties. They used to babysit us and lock us in the room, and we couldn't come out. They put us a bucket. You gotta use the bathroom. There goes your bucket. Boom. Don't tell mom or dad. Have the house full of people.
Living in outdoors. Wow. Good old days, man.
What's up, Minnesota Outdoors?
Living Minnesota Outdoors. Good morning.
They tell us not to go do something, and just as soon as we get out the door, we'd go do it.
Yeah.
No, kids will always do that.
They tell you just go to I had my best friend lives directly behind me. Just go to his house, nowhere else, and first thing to do, man, I'd go to his house and we'd take off. Back then, they had no way of tracking you unless they came looking for you and you wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Terry, I used to go on my expeditions to the point where they called me like a runaway. They reported me.
Mom sent me to the store to get something, man. I'd jump in the car, and the next thing you know, I would be 20 miles from the house in a neighborhood where some of my friends lived and stuff. When I'm just supposed to be a couple blocks down the road, picking up something at the store.
It was a different time because my mother would pick me up from the police precinct or whatever. They would find me in a different town or something, and I was just having fun, right? And they'll bring me in, and then she'll whip me right in front of the cops and everything.
Yeah, these days they would arrest you if they did that.
Yeah, and they'll be cheering her on. That's how you do it.
Yeah, and now they would have her behind bars. And you'd be hollering, that's how you do it.
I used to take whatever my mother handed me, man. But I took my lickings to earn my freedom, though.
Yeah.
To be able to go wherever I wanted to, yeah. To the point where, it wasn't doing nothing.
Crazy. Like I say, times was a lot simpler though, man.
Monster fish gal.
You had a
Awesome.
lot more room for air back in than you do now.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
He was able to do more with less.
Yeah, you can make mistakes back in and not be as costly. Yeah, Monster Fish Cow, appreciate you sharing the links and everything. I lied, y'all. I said I was getting off 7:30, but I'm getting off at exactly in 4 minutes. It'd be a 2-hour stream.
Yep.
Going to keep my word this time.
All right.
I got to living in the past there for a few minutes.
One second. I gotta
Still, you got me in there.
text Tom Kelly real quick.
Still, you got me in there not knowing what the circle was.
I'm just glad I got up early enough to get on.
Yeah, I'm glad you made it there.
Yeah, that's good to see you, 44. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, Derek can take it over and keep it going, man. Derek don't never stream anymore.
It's been a minute.
Catfish Mama. Catfish Mama back again. She ain't getting no work done today.
See that? Well, you gotta continue on it.
What's
I'm
that?
trying streaming something.
You go. You gotta continue
I
on.
got it on my phone. But I lost my computer during the big freeze. But I'm getting a laptop soon. So maybe, and that won't be for a couple weeks yet. So if I get my laptop, I'll try to stream.
That'd be good.
Great
seeing Catfish Mama.
I guess I could always try. I don't know.
All right, Terry. So I'm gonna finish the last 2 minutes off on the stream with the rest of everybody on chat.
All right, buddy. I appreciate you, Steve.
All right, 44.
See you later, Steve.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you for having me on.
All right, anytime, buddy.
All right. Yeehaw, everyone.
T Studio X, man. I haven't seen T Studio X in a while. Happy Wednesday. Hump day, y'all.
T Studio X. Hello.
I haven't seen T in quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of them I haven't seen in a while until you finally see one pop up, then you remember them.
I've seen a lot of new people.
Yeah.
Just getting back in and streaming a little bit, or being on stream.
Stephanie, appreciate you. Tell Dawn hello and hope she's feeling good. Mr. Pepin Creek, y'all.
Pepin Creek, good morning.
Pepin, appreciate you last night in the stream, buddy. We had another awesome stream last night.
Mm-hmm.
Been a good stream this morning too, man. The coffee streams, I've really been enjoying them. Bring back the old days, me and you, Derek, man. We used to sit in here just me and you for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and I'd be up all night.
Yeah. Yeah, back in you would stay up all night, man.
Yeah, I get off one stream and go to.
You, Griffin, Nathan, all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lori's been in here working her fingers off, Peplin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got on grip stream the other night for a little while.
Yeah, I heard he had. Let's see, was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday night. I think he said Kevin them was on it.
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking Griffin's supposed to go to first shift. I think he said he's waiting for something to become available or something.
Yeah, for sure. He just got a 125, so got plans for that.
Yeah. Oh, he got his tanks. I think he wound up getting 4 new tanks or something in that deal, or
yeah, I think something like that.
Got the stands and everything with them. It's gonna be neat.
Mm-hmm. Right, it's 2 hours and 1 minute.
Yeah, I lied again. That's Peplin. See Peplin pop in. It's hard to leave when people pops in by the time you're getting off and everything.
Oh yeah, I know that. That's how I ended up doing a 6-hour stream once.
Yeah, people just keeps popping up by the time you're getting off, and then you want to talk to them a few minutes and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I started streaming I think it was midnight or something one night, and then went for a few hours and I was about ready to get off, and then all the Aussies came in, all the Australians. So I wanted to talk to them, and ended up being 6 a.m.
I know it. At times, I think it's a conspiracy. I think they sit there and wait and hear you about to get off, and one at a time will pop up on purpose and stuff. I know Steve and them plays that game.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Butcher want to pop up. Then by the time I'm telling Butcher bye, Steve would pop up on the screen. I have no shifts, still unemployed. I have no shifts no more myself.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did a total of 6 hours streaming yesterday, so I'm about working another shift.
Yeah.
I streamed 3 hours this morning, 3 last night.
Sorry to hear that, Angler. Hope it gets better for you. Yes, man.
Yeah, I hope it gets better, Angler.
Looks like it's going to be a cloudy day.
What's temperatures up that way? Is it pretty warm out there in Texas?
It's been getting pretty warm in the daytime. It's kind of in the mornings and evenings. It's been pretty cool. Right now it is 67 degrees Fahrenheit.
67. Yeah, it ain't too bad then. I think our high today is 62 here. We was getting up. We've already been up in the 80s a few days.
Wow.
So,
yeah, it certainly felt like the 80s here.
Angler, is your state still on lockdown? Yeah, I know, man. A lot going on up there.
Stupid lockdowns.
Uh, 49.5. Somebody was in here saying they had snow today. Forget who it was.
So,
That's a dirty word.
Butcher Block, maybe? I don't know.
No, it wasn't Butcher. I forget who it was saying they had snow.
Must be someone up north.
Yeah.
So we've had our snowstorm for the winter.
living them in outdoors. I don't think that's who it was, but it said they got snow.
Minnesota Outdoors has snow.
I think Peplin got snow, little snow on the ground. Wow.
Like somewhere like Colorado, Montana, or Wyoming. I mean, Wyoming, it could be June and it could still be snowing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's when you live in the South and everything, you don't realize how such short seasons they have up north and everything, and
Oh yeah.
we take it for granted down here. But
Hey, Furlough. Oh, sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better.
change of plans. Why sending me to the doctor? You need to go, doctor. Like I say, maybe at least they can put some kind of wrap around you to keep everything in place. You find out anything, Furlough, text me a message and let me know. But like I say, you don't want to get out and aggravate it and make it worse. Grandkids live in MD, you can't see it.
Was in Maryland. Yeah.
Appreciate it, Furlough. Yeah, I still haven't got to go in my house see my mom actually go in the house. I went out there and seen her one day from a car to another car and everything, but I don't want to take chances going in on her. Actually, here in Nashville, Tennessee, yesterday, man, their numbers spiked a little bit yesterday. It's been dropping down low pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Another thing, we got that strain from England to worry about.
Yeah, I know it. Then you don't even know if the shot will help on them or not. I have to go get my second shot, I think, May the 1st. I made it through the first one. Oh, me. But Peplin, all of y'all, man, I appreciate you. I think I'm going to get off here.
All right.
And probably going to go in there and try fixing me some breakfast, y'all.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks for having me up, Terry.
Hey, anytime, buddy. It's great seeing you. I'm glad to have you back and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Peplin, we're about in the same line. Then you get yours May the 3rd. It's awesome. But Peplin, buddy, appreciate you, all of y'all living them in outdoors. Still you, buddy. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Angler 2058. All my great members, y'all. Monster Fish Gal, love you. Appreciate you. Thanks for sharing all the links. Still you, stay out of the circle, man. TSTDOX.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody have a great day, and I'll see you throughout this evening somewheres. And till
All
next
right.
time, y'all. Love y'all.
See y'all later.